What's happening, y'all? It's me coming back at you again with another vid. In case you guys have not heard, Deontay Wilder just announced, and he was on 78's page, that his rematch with Luis Ortiz will be the next fight. It's going down. It's targeted for September of this year at the Staples Center, I believe. And more than likely, it's going to be on pay-per-view. Now, here's my thoughts on this. I just got off the live stream with Unbiased. Shout out to Unbiased, Boxing Talk, whatnot. And I will. You guys may not like what I have to say. This is me. This is me as being a Deontay Wilder fan. I just don't like the fact that this rematch is happening right now, and let me explain why. I'm not surprised that it's happening. I'm not surprised that this fight was going to be made because this was already been talked about for weeks. But my only concern is that if you're going to make the rematch, at least wait down the road, because I think Deontay Wilder needs to fight other top heavyweights such as the Kornacki's, Joseph Parker, even though he's not on the list, Dillian White, even though he now is being tied with Tyson Fury because they both now agreed to fight. So at least a Kornacki or Joseph Parker, that would have been more suitable. But Luis Ortiz right now in the rematch, given the fact that Ortiz hasn't really looked that great in his last two fights, particularly against Christian Hammer, where he really got punched up pretty badly. He even though he won that fight convincingly, but he really got punched up badly in that fight. I mean, the most damage he's ever taken in a fight other than the first Wilder fight. So I just think that don't get me wrong now, guys. Now, the Wilder and Ortiz fight was a great fight. That was a great heavyweight fight that took place in early 2018. Yes, it definitely warrants a rematch. But if it was an immediate rematch, then I could understand why people wouldn't be too upset about this. Because Ortiz is just coming off on the hard knockout loss. There's a little bit of controversy in that fight, as some people deemed it, even though it was not really controversy in my opinion. But the fact is that Wilder's already went on after that fight. He's fought in Fury, he's fought in Brazil, which is actually a better improvement on his resume after the Ortiz fight. And Ortiz, on the other hand, went off to fight the Razvan Kajanu and the Christian Hammers of the world and the Travis Kaufmans and whatnot. And he's actually showed a decline in the Kaufman and the Hammer fight. So that's why people are not really clamoring for it. And to top it all off, Ortiz, in his recent appearance, looked grossly out of shape. He looked severely overweight, and I'm like, dude, I don't know about this, man. He's not ready. I know the fight's going to be targeted in September. I know that's enough time for him to prepare, but I just don't think this fight should happen right now. No, I don't think it should happen right now. I'm giving you the same energy like I given for the Dillian White and AJ fight when they were trying to announce that rematch. I know a lot of people got upset about this, but me personally, I say, you know what? The rematch will make more sense if it was down the road because people already seen that fight. I have to say this, I have to throw the same energy for the Wilder Ortiz. I just don't think it's warranted right now, given the fact that Wilder could fight Kornacki, even though that may be the next fight afterwards, but I would prefer him fight Kornacki before he gives Ortiz a rematch. That probably would make more sense. Or fight Kornacki, get the Fury rematch, which Wilder alluded to in his tweet that I need to settle all my controversial fights. So he did allude to this fact that, or given us signals or whatnot, that after he gets past Ortiz and Fury is next. So, okay, fine. But to me personally, I'd rather him take care of Kornacki, which is fresh blood, then go into the Fury rematch, or flip it around, or the Ortiz rematch, however you want to do it. But to me, it just shouldn't happen right now. Again, I hate to repeat myself. That's just my view. I'm very disappointed in this decision by Deontay. I just don't think, again, the timing of it is just not cool. I really don't think it's cool. And speaking of the timing of it, it does, and I think Deontay Wilder did this purposely, and let me explain why. Because the timing of him announcing this rematch takes a lot of attention away from Adrian Ruiz. It does. Because we should be talking about that fight coming up Saturday. At the same time, even though people are reacting to it negatively, and some people are reacting to it positively, it takes a lot of attention away from it now. I mean, seriously, it has. So, again, that's just my view on it. I just don't think that it should happen right now. I am disappointed in this decision. I mean, it's just impossible to defend Deontay Wilder for making this decision. But, again, at the same time, it's not surprising given the fact that there were signals about this rematch happening weeks ago. But I didn't expect it to happen after the Brazil fight. I really didn't expect that. I thought it'd be done after the Kornacki fight at least, but oh man, Deontay, man, you're getting a lot of people who are pissed off at you, man. I'm being honest with you. You make it extremely difficult for people to defend you on this, but you are going to have some people that will defend you, but people like myself will keep you down the road, even though I have to defend you for the most part. It just makes it very difficult for me to do that, and I cannot really defend you on this. It made more sense if that rematch happened immediately after the first fight a year ago. Or, again, as I have to repeat myself, if you fought Kornacki or Joseph Parker, then beat one of those guys, and then you could proceed with the Ortiz rematch. That's depending how good Ortiz look in his other interim fight in between, but it is what it is. Drop a comment below and let me know what your thoughts about this. I'm out.